Oh, the racists deem as policing anything that strengthens racism, because the racists don't do anything that's not going to give strength to racism. So they'll put any kind of label on it. So you can't get faked out by labels, because, you know, they use every type of nice label that you can possibly think of on all kinds of poison, you know, and then they get you to attack the labels. See, that's why we have to sometimes change words. I always say that, hey, I don't have anything against police officers, you know, and nobody should. Why? A police officer practices justice. But since nobody practices justice, because that's impossible in a system of white supremacy, then you just call people by the titles that they want to be called, but it's with the understanding that the titles don't mean anything. It's the action is what means something. But when you use titles like, I don't say the police do anything to harm anybody. See, we have to change the language. I never say that. Policemen don't harm people. Well, if people are being harmed by people who are called police, then what do you call those people who are doing the harm? Don't you call them police doing the harm? The answer is no. Well, what do you call them? You call them racist suspects. Now we're getting somewhere. No, I don't think that's a police officer. I think that's he's pretending to be, or she is pretending to be. No. This is some pretense here. So pretending means there's something else going on here. So what do you call a person? Suspected racist.
Yes.
I suspect the person is a racist. I suspect that the person is not a police officer, because police officers don't do unjust harm to people. Police officers harm people who should be harmed for doing things that they shouldn't do. That's what police officers do. And police officers are helpful to protect and serve, many of them say. Protect people who are being harmed and serve the people who are being harmed. That's what police officers do. But race soldiers, suspected race soldiers, deliberately do harm to people. And so that's in the textbook.
Yes.
And that's also in the word guide.
Right.
Race soldier. That's different. So, but you don't call a person a race soldier because you're going to have to prove it. And you're not able to do that in a system of white supremacy.
Okay.
So you say what? Suspected race soldier.
Okay.
And your honor.
All right.
And they will say to you, what do you mean suspected race soldier? Suspected by whom? By me. You know.
Yeah, and go
Oh,
on
yeah,
from
I'm the one doing suspected.